Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Bhilai. It's a small city in Chhattisgarh. And where are you from?
I am from Delhi.
Okay.
Yes. Excited for today's session?
Yeah, because the topic is just so amazing.
Okay, can you tell me what the topic is?
So it's that would you rather choose to speak all foreign languages or to speak with animals?
Okay, so let's start. Tell me, what do you think?
I think I would choose to be able to speak all foreign languages because I just love learning languages. And I even have this goal, like a mindset that I have to learn at least three languages in my whole life, like three foreign languages. And I just love speaking languages. And if you just know so many languages, it's just so easy to communicate with other people. And it's just so amazing.
All right, so you love talking to new people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you learned any foreign language so far?
I have been learning Spanish for the last almost 2 years and Korean also for the last 1 year.
Okay, so apart from these two, what else do you want to learn?
I want to learn Chinese, but I know that I would never be able to do that because it's just so difficult. I
I
even
know Chinese
started,
is difficult, but a
yeah.
lot of my friends are learning Chinese and they are doing pretty good, so I'm sure you would be able to do it too.
Actually, I started learning Chinese. Means first I had decided that I'm gonna go for Chinese, not Korean. But then I found out that it's just so difficult to learn, so I just switched to Korean. Korean is way more easy.
Okay. And why Chinese?
Like, it's just so there's this thing that everyone knows that Chinese is difficult, and if
Yes.
you know Chinese, that you'll be able to, one reason is that you'll be able to show off to your friends that, oh, I know Chinese. I
Okay.
know one of the most difficult languages. And another thing is that Chinese is such a beautiful language, and it's just so, if you hear someone talk in Chinese, they just sound so beautiful, and it's such a calm language. I just love that language.
All right. So you would be learning that in the future, right?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So tell me more about yourself. What do you like to do?
Okay, so I really love to read and paint as well, and I love to sing. I'm learning how to sing like professionally. So, and what else do I like to do? No, I don't like to do anything much except reading, singing, and painting.
All right. So how many things are you learning right now? You're learning singing professionally. You're learning two different languages, Spanish and Korean. What else
Yeah,
apart from these?
I've been learning coding and how to play the piano.
Oh my God. So you are occupied the entire day. You're just learning
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I have like a whole schedule from 2 p.m. to I think 8 p.m. Like I have continuous classes and all that stuff.
Okay, so don't you get bored sometimes?
No, I just love it. Means, if I'm just free and I'm just doing something of my own, like listening to a song or something, I get bored in that. But if I'm just occupied with all the work, I just feel like I'm just, being productive and I'm utilizing my day properly.
All right. How old are you?
I think I'm 12, and I think in just 3 days I'm gonna turn 13.
Oh my God. I hope we meet and then I'll wish you a very
Yeah,
happy birthday.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Um, Tell me something else, something interesting. Okay, tell me one thing which you hate about yourself and you would want to change.
I wake up really late in the morning, and I really hate that about myself because I just feel like I'm just losing so many, precious hours of my day, and I want to improve that.
Okay. And how do you think you can improve that?
I have no idea on that because I really I have this habit to stay up late at night and do all my homeworks and all that stuff. I think I stay up till I think 1:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. near about that. And
Okay.
I think I should just change my schedule. Like I should shift the doing the homework at night. I should shift that part to in the morning, like doing that in the morning. So I think that may help.
Yes. Okay. Tell me one thing that you love about yourself.
What is the thing that I love about myself? I'm a really great, writer. You can say I really write nice stories and something, and I really like it about myself. And last day, I had a homework in which we had to write a story that imagine that you're a soldier and you're coming back from a war, and you have to write the things that what do you notice? What are the changes you notice in your town? It just
Okay.
I think that I wrote it really nice. I didn't expect that I will be able to write that much, but I think I wrote 3 pages of all that, and three very big pages.
All right. That's amazing. So let me give you a situation and you tell me what you'll do, okay?
Okay.
So suppose you have a time machine,
Hmm.
okay, and you can either go to the past or to the future. You have to pick just one, okay? What will you pick and why?
I think that going to the past will not change much because then I'll just see my past, then I know what my past is, right? So I don't think that it is much of a use. Of course, I can do many things in the past, like, if I've done a mistake, I can improve that. But I feel like if the past is done, then we don't need to, change it. But if we go to the future, then it's really great because if you'll know what's gonna happen in the future. You'll know the results of something. And let's take an example that I made a really big mistake in my life, and if I go to the future, I can understand that why did I make that mistake, or how can I improve in that for that mistake right now in the present time. So that may help, and I can just know what am I gonna become in my life. Let's take an example that I'm gonna become a fashion designer, but when I was a child, I decided that I would become a doctor maybe. So then I can just, just keep that doctor part at the side and just focus on that fashion designing course because I know that I'm going to become a fashion designer in the future. So I can focus more on that. So I think I'd like to go in the future.
All right. Okay, I was just about to ask you this question, but you answered it yourself. So suppose you wanted to become a doctor when you were young, right? But now that you go to the future, maybe 20 years, and then
Hmm.
you see that you are not a doctor but a fashion designer. So will it not break your heart that, why did I even go to the future and see that I'm not becoming a doctor but a fashion designer and all of that? And
I
then would
don't
you
really
focus
want to
on
become
fashion
a
designing?
doctor. I don't really become a doctor because I just took that as an example.
Okay, so what do you want to do in life? What do you want to become?
I want to become an IS officer.
Okay. And suppose you go to the future, maybe we go to 2050.
Okay.
Okay. And you see that you are now a teacher, maybe.
Okay.
So how would you feel?
I would feel really disappointed in myself, and
Okay.
uh, but if I see that I'm happy with my life and I'm satisfied with my life, then I'll just do what I want to do. Means like focus on that teacher career, maybe.
Okay. So how do you describe happiness and satisfaction? What do you think is happiness and satisfaction?
If I'm just spending my whole day in my office just working and just not paying attention to my interests and personal work, then it means that I'm not doing good with my life. I'm not satisfied and I'm sort of sad. So that means that is not a good sign. Okay. But if I'm just being all happy, I'm managing my office work and personal life really amazingly. So then it's a great thing. I'm happy and I'm satisfied.
Or okay. So tell me, do you like watching movies?
Yes, I love to watch movies and especially English movies.
Okay, so suppose I give you a situation now. You can be a part of any Hollywood movie. Which movie will you
Okay.
pick?
I don't really want to be a be in a movie because like my favorite movies like the Harry Potter series and all that stuff, they're just like imaginary, the wizarding
Yes.
world and all that stuff. And I don't really want to be in an imaginary world. I want to be in something real. And as of now, I cannot think of a movie that's real, like in the real actual world.
Okay, so let's take a hypothetical situation again.
Okay.
Suppose you wake up in the morning and you receive a letter from Hogwarts.
Okay.
Okay, and so what is your first reaction? What will you do?
So first thing is that I would be a little disappointed because, like, what happened in Harry's story, that Hagrid actually came from Hogwarts to pick him up. No one came to pick me up. I would
All
feel a
right.
little disappointed.
Okay, so suppose Hagrid comes to pick you up in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, because it's your birthday day after tomorrow, right?
Hmm.
So he brings
Yeah.
you a cake and he comes to pick you
Oh.
up.
Okay.
And so what would be your first reaction?
Um. Okay, so I know I'm being a little picky here, but first I would like to, see that if that cake is chocolate flavored. Because if that cake is chocolate flavored, I would be really disappointed because I really hate chocolate flavored
Okay,
cakes.
it's a blueberry cake.
I hate that too.
Okay, it's a butterscotch cake.
Oh yeah, I love butterscotch. Okay, so first I will eat the cake and then be very excited for the whole day that, oh, I'm going to Hogwarts, I'm gonna become a witch in my future. So
Okay,
I would be really excited that now my life is not going to be an ordinary life, and it will be a very, magical life.
okay. So will you tell your friends that, I have received a letter from Hogwarts and Hagrid came especially on my birthday and he brought me a butterscotch cake.
I don't think so that what is that called? A Hogwarts student is. I don't think that they're allowed to, reveal that they're going to Hogwarts to,
Okay,
the
suppose you
ordinary
can reveal
people.
it to just one person.
Okay.
So who would you tell?
I think that I'm gonna tell it to my best friend, maybe.
Okay, what about your parents? You'll not tell them?
No, of course I will tell them because they are the ones who are gonna leave me to the train station or the airport or something. So
Okay, so
I
they'll
have to tell
lead you
them.
to 9 3 by 4 platform, right?
Okay, yeah,
Okay, so you'll tell your parents and then you'll tell your best friend.
yeah.
Okay, so suppose that now you have reached Hogwarts, okay?
Hmm.
So tell me, what do you think would be the atmosphere there, the people around, anything? Like, how would it be according to you?
I feel like it will be very crowded there because it's the beginning of a new year. So many students will be coming from their houses from by traveling the train. So it will be very crowded and there would be so many students around. And my first instinct would be to be with the group of my friends or the people I was sitting with on the train so that I don't get lost in that crowd. uh, so
Okay.
that would be the first thing I would do, and then what will be I'll be doing? I'm not sure what will I do because I've never experienced that. You can say obviously I cannot. I've never experienced that.
Okay. Amazing. Anything else that you want to share?
No, as of now I don't have anything
Any
else.
funny incident, any story that you remember,
I
something that
don't
happened
really
in school?
a funny incident. What happened? Okay, yeah, one day what happened that we have a art room in our school, and there we have chairs,
Okay.
like actual wooden chairs. And once what happened that my best friend, she was about to sit on a chair, but I accidentally pulled it. Okay,
Oh,
okay, I was about to sit on that chair, and the person who was behind her, behind the chair, that person, she was taking out all her paints and all that stuff. And what happened was that it was red, it was I think orange or yellow paint, and it got all over her skirt and near her knees actually. Okay, so and what happened that she got very angry on me. And after that, when we were coming back from the art class, a teacher who noticed, and she thought that that my friend, she had injured her knees real bad, and it was all blood coming out of her knees. and she just like hurriedly took her to the infirmary. And it was my friend was like so confused, and she just it was so confusing. And when they walked a few steps, she told that, no ma'am, no ma'am, this is pain, this is not blood coming out of my knees. So it was a very an incident that I remember very clearly. I think it happened
Or
when we were in class 4th.
okay, and you are in class?
8th.
Oh, so 4 years back.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anything else that you want to share? You
No.
want to ask something?
As of now, I don't have anything in my mind.
All right. So the session will be over in 2 minutes. Let me give you my feedback.
All right.
Number one, it was a really interesting session. Okay, I loved your input. Okay, I really liked it when you think before you speak, and you give me thoughtful answers. I really like that. So that
Oh,
was
thank
something
you.
really nice. I could not find much errors. Not much grammatical errors. In the tenses and the pronunciation, everything was fine, and you were fluent.
Oh,
All right.
thank you.
So overall, I would give you like a good 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes. So I will see you super soon now, and wishing you a very happy birthday in advance.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.